What's good in the YouTube? This is Crazy Samurai 71 here bringing you guys another video. Today I'll be bringing you guys a video on Morphicon Express. For those who don't know, Morphicon Express is something that was just announced on August 18th, which was the Saturday of Morphicon 2018. And during that, at Jason David Frank's booth, they actually confirmed that they will be partnering Scott Zellner, the creator of Morphicon, and Jason David Frank, the Mighty Morphin Green Ranger, White Ranger, Zeo Red, Turbo Red, and Dino Thunder Black Ranger will be partnering together to go do a traveling version of Morphicon, which will feature Jason David Frank, the actor that played Tommy, with staff members from Morphicon, additional Power Rangers guests, giving fans a chance to meet their favorite heroes. The first stop is planned to be in Pasadena, Texas on April 6th and 7th of 2019, so spring of 2019. Morphicon Express will allow fans to participate in panels, meet their favorite actors, take photos, receive autographs, check out Power Rangers artwork, and merchandise as they would at the official Morphicon convention taking place biannually in Southern California. I don't know why I said South Carolina. I'm tired, that's why. More details are expected to be released in coming months. Morphicon first began, So Morphicon, for those who don't know, has been around since 2007, and it is going strong to this day. As far as things go with this information, I will say this much right now. I am very much so in favor of this. This was something that was actually considered and was actually a April Fool's prank, I believe either in 2018 or 2017, where they said that they were going to be doing a traveling version of Morphicon, and then it was confirmed to be a April Fool's joke. Now it seems like that joke turned into an actual thing that turns out to be much more than just a joke, an actual reality. So the main things that I can say from this, what I feel, I'm very in favor of this. I think it's a good opportunity for people who can't travel all the way to Southern California every 2 years to be able to experience something on a smaller scale that still allows you to feel the excitement and joy that those that have been to Morphicon in the past, whether it be one time, 6 times, or never before, to experience the magic that comes from going to this convention. It's an amazing convention, the main Morphicon, but the fact that they're going on a smaller scale is very much so appreciated for everyone. This allows for people that want to have the fun of Morphicon to experience it throughout the year and not just be limited to the one-time thing every 2 years. The other thing that's really great about it is that it provides people who maybe are cautious as to whether or not they want to go to the big thing, the chance to experience it on a smaller scale and then say, you know what, I really like this, I want to go to the big one. That way they get a chance to see it on a smaller scale and then pick and choose whether or not they want to go to the big main Morphicon that more people will be showing up to, that will feature way more actors, way more panels, special exclusive items, special reveals, etc. to happen. That is their way to kind of draw more people into the convention. Sure, there are ways for them to do it throughout the year, and they do that all the time to try to pick more people into the convention. Also, when they put tickets on sale, that also is a good opportunity. And when people start to see images, people posting stuff on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram about the convention, that typically also is a big draw to bring even more people in. But this is a way for them to be able to draw people in by having them physically attend a smaller scale version of their convention where they're the main focus. Morphicon, the actors, the autographs, the merchandise, everything, you name it, it's all there. This is their opportunity. So I think it's a really smart idea for those reasons. Additionally, what I think is really good about it is that it allows people, really to just congregate to anywhere that they want to, and say they can go to as many of these smaller ones as they feel like it. Again, the other thing to consider is that most of these ones will be much smaller scale, so you get a taste. It's really meant to be a taste. Keep that in mind. So maybe sometimes you'll get 10 actors showing up to one of these. Sometimes you'll get 30. Sometimes you'll get 20. Sometimes you'll get an actor that never shows up to any of these Morphicon Express conventions. Sometimes the actors will switch it up. Maybe Jason David Frank doesn't show up to this convention, but I don't know, Amy Jo Johnson shows up. Maybe Walter Jones shows up to this one, but this next one he doesn't show up, and maybe Steve Cardenas shows up. You never know. Again, it adds another element, and it also is going to be interesting to see which actors will continue to do the express conferences and which ones will only be doing the main ones. The main ones are fine, and I think the main ones, honestly, if you're a Power Morphicon a fan and someone that's been going to Power Morphicon in the past, you don't care either way. You're just happy to go to Power Morphicon. That's my perspective. For me personally, since I live in the New Jersey area, the main places that I'm hoping that they will be going to are anywhere on the East Coast mostly. But like specifically, if I had to choose where, I would say anywhere in New Jersey, New York's, anywhere in New York, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island for sure. Anywhere on the East Coast, really just. Most of it I would say I'm okay with. If you get to like Virginia and below it, I start to be a little bit more like I'm not sure, just because of how long the distance is to travel. But as far as things go, heading up or heading even towards the Midwest, like depending on where it is, especially like if it's in Ohio or if it's in Michigan and some of the other states, like I might consider going to it, just because I've traveled to those locations before, and I wouldn't mind going to Power Morphicon Express more than once even, Again, I'm not sure if I'll be able to attend the first Power Morphicon Express, but I might be able to attend future ones when I hear more details. Also, who knows, maybe they'll have some special appearances by certain actors that haven't shown up to the regular Power Morphicon that will lead to those actors wanting to show up to the big one. And that's another thing. If they enjoy their time at Power Morphicon Express, the actors, that could lead to them being even more excited and more interested in showing up to the big one. Not just the fans, but also the Ranger actors themselves. It pushes them, it makes them want to show up too. Again, we'll have to wait and see. I'm also curious as to whether or not this will only be happening in the United States, or if they'll go out of the country. Will they go to other countries as well? I don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see. But it should be something to look forward to. The first one, again, is in April of 2019, and many details will be announced in the coming months. Like I guarantee you, we'll be hearing confirmation on how to sign up, what will be available at the first Power Morphicon Express, and what will be available in general from Power Morphicon Express. I will be making several videos on Power Morphicon Express as things come up, as pictures and footage and everything else is revealed. Believe me, something that I'm definitely looking into a lot, because now I'm not just going to be limited to posting about Power Morphicon. I'll be able to post about Power Morphicon Express now, which leads to me having a lot more I could be discussing about Power Morphicon in general. So keep it in mind. But otherwise, that's about it for me, guys. So please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So until then, guys, I'm Crazy Samurai 71, and goodbye, guys.